Um, okay, so for some reason I thought I'd show you how I do the video editing on my videos. Especially when it comes to the subtitles area. Now after I make and render the video, I delete the source clips and keep the source clip that has parts not shown for a future part. Um, I just recently did a recording of me playing Disaster Report 4, which is the newest one for some reason. I've never played the other three, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. First, I select the theme. Normally I would put PS4 theme. If it's like a 20th plus anniversary or something, or I would use a special this theme because for one, it has like the uh the uh the boot kind of like the boot screens for them and stuff, and the title stuff once I find them. That's not it. That's not it. It has like these, although I don't know what the other ones are. And then, well, actually I don't think I use a lot of those. Anyway, let's go back and choose PS4. Now when I start a video, these they usually give me the imported the videos I imported first. Like wheat.mov is actually a video file I've made in this for a tweet, and the I got this, I don't got this was a Twitch highlight. This I forgot where I got it from, so anyway, I'm only focusing on these two. As for this, I usually take these out, because else you're just going to be seeing, well, the intro, the title with all the text, and the outro. As well as the stinger clip, which is pretty much just SHAREfactory saying that this video was made by SHAREfactory. So they made another one. I used it once, but I don't use it anymore. I don't use these anymore in my videos. I decided to go with normally a simple black transition nowadays. So, alright, if I have multiple clips of the same game, I would show this off. So, I wouldn't show this off. I would just pick the first one, which is pretty much the last one in the list. Unless I have other clips that conflict this, like Soul Calibur or Everybody's Golf or Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I have not made another video for that in a while. Or Resident Evil Revelations 2 or a different demo. So I'm just going to show you how I do these demo plays. This is kind of like a how-to, but anyway, I put it and I rename it so it doesn't say PS4. I put like the title, at least this title of the game. I've done this a bit before. Report. I don't know if you can see this or not, but for demo. And the last thing after the demo would be the numbered part. So 1. This is a simple, because the project name can't exceed a certain number of characters. This is a more simple way for me to, do that. If there's too many more letters, I usually would put instead of disaster report, I put DR with a 4 next to it, space demo, and the numbered part. This is part 1. And yes, you will be seeing this video probably after I compress it with the laptop, because when things exceed a certain megabyte size or get near a gigabyte, I I could try to upload it, but things usually happen. Like it's like playing luck in the internet connection I have. It's I I know this is unscripted. I should have scripted it, but anyway, I would have to compress it with AVI Demux on a computer, currently my laptop. My Acer Aspire 47330Z laptop, to be more exact, and that could take some time. So I'll not gonna show that because, first of all, if I make a picture to show video compression, it would not work. It wouldn't be a good idea because, one, my laptop's running Windows 10. It can barely run it with 2 gigs of RAM. Two, I am very limited on how many programs I can run because of because of the RAM my laptop has. Three, I would do it on the PC, but the hard drive has pretty much gotten to the point where it won't even boot me to the Windows desktop anymore, so I gave up. So I gave up on that, and hopefully a new one will come sometime down the line. It's been like this for about a few months by this point. I don't remember when it happened last. Um, However, let's not talk about that because that is just going to be on the wait. Anyway, I'm going to hit continue. So, like I said, I would want to put like a, because this is also has audio file on it. I'm probably gonna have to put me in the future, or have future me voice this thing. All right, so this is the first chunk of the first part because I had to be right back at this point to check Discord. Anyway, back on this. All right, so when I start a demo play or something nowadays, well, in the past I added a clip from the As Seen on TV section, where the As Seen on TV bit was blank, and I could just put demo play, do a little text effect animation with it and stuff. I don't do that anymore. Instead, I do this. I add a screenshot, the solid color. Ignore this. I just decided to screenshot a screenshot taken from my youngest brother. He has a physical copy of the Final Fantasy VII remake. I heard it was good, so I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Anyway, we imported a blank a red clip. Well, it's not really a red clip because on settings, I can fill it to black. All right, so to make this work right, before I trim it, I am going to add a transition. It'll be just one of these dissolves. Each one takes a second, except for a fade through color. I think either blur fade or desaturate fade will work with this video, or will work with this because the way the game was, because of the game, I guess. I'll go with desaturate fade, where it will desaturate like that. See? I think that would actually give it some bit of neat thing. All right, so now we can trim the clip because if we go any further than the now here's the neat part about it. Let me delete this transition and untrim this clip. Okay, because here's the special thing about this. Let me I'm gonna trim this to extend it a bit more. Go back here. If I add, let's say, this transition and then trim the clip. It's not going to go any further than, well, the transition itself, just to show you. See? Alright, so I'm gonna change this back right now. Lengthen the clip. Delete the transition. Put this back to normal. And, add the wipe I was gonna add. Or the dissolve I was gonna add. The transition I was gonna add, and retrim the clip just to get this back in. So, this is like this would be the start of the video. But first, I'm gonna save the project. Normally for demos, I would, just take a screenshot of the title screen, which I'm gonna do with this one. As soon as I get the press button out of the way. Ah, come on. That's better. Alright, this will be the thumbnail, and I'm gonna save this project. Alright, so I'm gonna let future me voice take it away. After adding the transition, I start previewing the clip. This gives me a good idea of what I'm gonna be doing, so yeah. I'm gonna be fast forwarding the clip preview parts. Well, let's get started. Let's see. First up, as soon as this goes in, it looks like I made a mistake. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show is the zoom in. The zoom in, the instant zoom in. First I split the clip. And to make sure I don't screw it up this time, I play the clip bit and then stop it just to get a good point. Afterwards, I use pan and zoom to zoom into the point that a comment, if I made any, was taking place. I did this with the tree thing. With the tree thing in Dragon Quest Builders 2. And speaking of which, that's where this little effect came from. The little scan lines effect. I used the VHS filter, but lowered its distortion and static all the way to 0, so there's no distortion nor static in the video. And yeah, that's VR, and that's the zoom-ins. Alright, so fast forwarding here, I'm gonna be removing the options, part of the clip. I find a good point, split the clip, and just delete the options part. That's pretty much it. The text here, is pretty much been around since the Parasite Eve race through I done. I added text because it looks a bit, because the videos kind of felt a bit unique, even though I kind of dumbed it down by a lot. Anyway, at this point I'm making text to subtitle text. I kind of call these like little editor quips or whatever. They're just little annotations I put on the video just for the sake of it. Just for the heck of it. Usually to speak my mind in editing terms. But I kept them in because, one, they're kind of funny, and two, you may know a fact or two that you probably didn't know about, which is a rare occasion. And three, well, I just like adding annotations to my videos nowadays. It's crazy. But YouTube doesn't have that feature anymore, so I can't go that way with it, so. Anyway, fast forward again. And I am adding text for this last bit because that's all I recorded right now. Probably in the next part, I will be showing more, but this little text in the screen is something I did because for mainly for the sake of being a bit different. Anyway, now that that's all done with, I believe that is all, and I'm not fast forwarding this anymore, so this is where I'm gonna stop. This will be a multi-part how did I make these demo play videos, or pretty much some videos in general. Um, anyway, thank you for watching, and hope to get the next part out soon. See you later.